Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to predict for you, coming from Capricorn, the month of January using Kabbalistic tarot cards. So let me give this a quick shuffle. And the first card that I'm going to pull is going to explain how you're going to be in the areas of romance, marriage, or family areas in the month of January 2017. Now, it's a very bright card. So it shows that the first 15 days, I like to divide the cards into two and then the month into two as well. So the first 15 days, it shows that you are going to be very happy. Long-term issues are in control in your romance areas, and attracting a romance is no problem. The second half of the month shows a lot of peace, but the first half shows more a long-term possibility of happiness in romance. The second half shows a tendency of a short-term happiness. So while you may decide in the first half of the month as a long-term possibility of the romance is possible, by the time you come to the second half of the month, you may begin to realize that perhaps it's the short-term part of the romance that's going to be the most exciting. Now, regarding your marriage, the first half of the month is extremely beneficial to you. It produces all kinds of support from you and from others, so you will have a very happy first half of the month. The second half of the month is when some opposition from your partner or some difficulties in having to cope with your partner are seen. They are not very serious. They got to do with more personality and character issues. So try to remain calm in the second half of the month, and you'll be able to control any problem that arises. Short-term possibilities come out very nicely in your marriage in the second half of the month. So you may get good news of a promotion of a job, or having more money coming in, or this good news could be brought to you by your partner becoming very lucky as well. So some news is coming in very nicely in the second half of the month, where your marriage areas and your family areas are very happy. Generally, the whole month for romance, marriage and family is stable enough and pretty exciting. I'm now going to pull another card for you, and this time it's got to do with your career, business or financial areas, and it's facing you, and that's a very good sign. It shows that firstly, let's talk of your career. And the first half of the month shows a lot of brightness and happiness. So you're either getting very good news in your career or you're getting a better job. And so the first 15 days show that progress for you in career is very good. The second half also is pretty good. It shows that you have added responsibility. So you may be burdened about this because it also shows that extra work is seen. Now, the only downside of this card is that in the second half of the month, some danger of making a mistake and therefore being blamed in your career areas is possible. So be extra careful of this. Let's go to your business areas, and the first half of the month, your card shows you're going to be very lucky and attract business possibilities, an enlargement of your business area, more contracts, and even making good contracts in your business area. The second half, where somehow your ability to do as well as you can in the first half and not do so well in the second half is a problem. So in your second half, an addition to responsibilities, which means more business, can be a bit taxing for you. Your determination level is now down, which means you're frustrated about something in the second half of the month. So try not to promise too much in the first half of the month where business is concerned, and you will not have the pressure in the second half of the month where business is concerned. Your general finances are okay during the whole month. You're not getting into debt, or there's always a regular supply of finances, so you're doing well enough for the whole month of January in areas of business and finances. The third card I'm going to pull is got to do with your health, and it's facing you, which is a good sign. It says that you are in control. Now, it's a very happy card, which shows you have a lot of things coming your way. and you can make the changes you want. So the first 15 days shows that you are fully in control of circumstances, and that whatever you do, there is support for you, whether in personal areas or in areas of career, and so it's a happy period for you. The second half of the card is where a wastage of energy is seen. So the second half of the month shows that what you are doing is perhaps a wastage of energy. Now in health areas, the way I look at this card, I worry that if you're a woman, that your energy levels are going very low, and therefore your immunity levels are low and you attract little illnesses and sicknesses. Nothing very serious though. And the other thing I see here is that because of the stress during the last half of the month, that your heart may have a flutter or two, and you may want to have it checked out. Okay, but nothing serious in health conditions for the whole month of January for you coming from Capricorn. If you have questions for me, go to Facebook and follow me, and we can communicate from there on. In the meantime, thank you for listening to me, and good luck.